So it's been what, 4 or 5 days since the ice shooting, and I wanted to get everybody's perspective on it before I made a video on this. And so far, I haven't seen anybody make this kind of a video or take it from this perspective, but I'm going to take it from a pure tactical perspective, since I am a self-defense firearms instructor. Okay. I don't believe that she intended to kill him. Okay. But here's what I'm getting at. There's something out there that's called the 21-foot rule. And what the 21-foot rule is, you have your attacker, you have yourself, right? And you have approximately 21 feet, give or take, right, to close the gap, or 1.5 seconds within 21 feet to close that gap before that attacker can get to you. That means you have approximately 1.2 to 1 second to draw your firearm to stop that threat if your backup is against the wall, right? If it's not, that means you can go ahead and maybe create a little bit of distance if you're thinking, right? Which means if you're here, he's here, right? There's 21 feet behind you, he's coming, you can back up a little bit and take your shot. Gives you a little bit more time, right? Why do I say that? Because from a tactical perspective, with that ICE officer, right, Renee Good, and it doesn't make any difference whether her wheels were turned to the side, whether they were turned to the left or turned to the right or whatever. We know they were pointing right at him, okay? Her front grill was pointed right at him, okay? He was probably about 2 feet away. Why do I say that? Because that means he had no time to create any distance, to get out of the way. If you look at the video, she stepped on the gas, the wheels were spinning, took traction, and he had no way to get out of the way. Okay? Now, from his side, in an imminent threat, you have approximately 0.8 of a second to make that decision and act on it. Okay? He didn't have, he probably had about 0.8 of a second, and less. And if you look at it, if you time his draw, it was probably less than a second that he drew and fired. He did what he was trained to do. Okay, he was in an imminent threat situation, right? And he had to make that decision in less than a second, right?